everyone. Welcome to the 1868 weekly stream of Rocket League, where we're celebrating the holidays, as you can see from our beautiful holiday cars. I actually really like Brad's car. I kind of want to get that skin. Brad is the car in the yellow with the cup of coffee or hot chocolate or whatever you want it to be. What exactly is that, Brad?
That's the hot cocoa. It's one of the things that is offered
Nice.
in the holiday special for the game. I don't know what else to call it. Welcome to everybody. This is the 1868 weekly holiday podcast. So thank you for joining us. The way this is gonna work tonight is we're gonna start off the first 10 to 15 minutes, play a couple of rounds of games, and then we're gonna go from there and jump in for about 20 to 30 minutes of talking while playing games, followed up with more banter and games toward the end. So it's a very laid-back version of our regularly scheduled podcast. But thank you for joining, and without further ado, I think we're ready for a game.
And for those of you who are new and have not heard or seen from us here at 1868 Weekly, I am John Macaluso. There's no host for the stream today. I think if anyone would be host, it'd probably be Brad. But I am the normal host of the podcast. And Brad Polonsky, who was kind enough to set all this up. Brad, you can start getting us into a game. I can talk while we're getting ready. Brad and Matt Rafferty they're both equally my second in command, I'd say. Sometimes I'm second in command, like today. But yeah, check out the podcast, guys. And without further ado, we are going to, I guess, as you would say, kick some caboose and not get our cabooses kicked, hopefully.
All right, I got goal. Oh, John
Okay.
got boost. All right, so this is gonna be an interesting and unique experience.
Yeah. I cannot talk and play at the same time, as we all saw yesterday.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
All right, I guess I'm still in goal.
Okay.
Aw, dang.
All right, I got it. Oh no, he got it in the air. I'm gonna rotate back.
And, so just to let you guys know, the link that I posted for this in Reddit, there is a little bit of trash talk from a regular commenter from the Eastern Conference saying that he wished he can play me instead so he can prove that the Eastern Conference is better than the simulation in every way. So we got to show him our skills today.
Well, it sounds like that's a good way of dodging a bullet for him.
Right?
He's more than welcome to jump in with us.
Ooh, that's a goal. Oh. It's okay. It's
I feel
okay.
like I hit that one
That's
pretty well. What is this gentleman or gentlewoman a fan of? What team?
Indy 11, I believe.
Yes.
What's that?
Indianapolis.
Is that a team?
Oh, dang.
It sounds like a sports drink.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself an Indy 11. You guys want?
Yeah, like a
or a beer,
local beer.
Yeah.
Indy 11 Pale Ale.
I don't know. Pale ales are good. Sounds like
Indy 11 Hefeweizen, because
I kind of like it.
I like the real ones, like the ones that are actually from Germany and all that.
Sure.
Yeah.
The unfiltered.
I mean, I've never been to Germany, but I'll take your word.
Oh, dang.
Oh, are we starting with the lag already?
Nobody is in goal.
So for you guys watching the podcast currently and would like to afterwards check out some of our streams or some of our previous podcasts, underneath the stream window, there's a image. Go ahead and click that image, and it'll pull you over to our SoundCloud.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
I just got checked out of the way there. That's a bummer.
Also,
sorry, Brad. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm sorry,
no,
continue.
you're perfectly fine. Also, hello, Zach. How are you doing? I need to update.
What up, Zach?
I need to update our episode record. We are currently sitting at 0-0 because this is our
there you
first
go.
game. But we had.
I got it. Oh, nice.
No, I got it.
Yeah, you did.
We practiced a little bit last night, our little setup, because this is all pretty new to all of us.
Yes.
I'm getting back in goal. You guys
have
have
a very long time since
there you go. All right.
Nice.
Let's go.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Record.
Great play all around.
Let's go ahead and fix that. 0-0. Done. Okay, there we go. Also, my
Who's
brother.
talking ish about my logo?
That is my brother, Palonsky. Hello, Eric. John. It looks like you are fired, my friend. Because my brother in Southern California says so.
Your brother is
this
about
is
to.
an 1868 podcast and not
I was
a
gonna
Bulls
say,
podcast, right?
You're what? What are you talking ish to me now too, Matt?
Maybe a little bit.
Let's watch yourself.
Don't.
You know, I'm always the nice guy on the podcast, but I got to do a little bit.
Just remember that I spent a good amount of time working on this podcast by myself, Matt.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that sounds like a threat. It sounds like he can go back to that.
Ooh. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe all those great
Centered.
notes pages might start drying up.
If only I knew how to make notes.
It's too much, man.
It takes
I
a solid 10 minutes.
Oh, dang.
Just kidding. It takes
I've
a lot
really
more than 10
appreciated
minutes.
your guys' works, but that logo is staying, good sir.
My brother is debatably.
Hey,
a good sport.
those mountains are actually, I don't know if you guys those mountains are taken directly from the Reno 1868 FC logo.
Right.
Really?
Yes,
That's obvious.
Oh, come on, man. You should know that.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I just stole the boost. I didn't really need it.
Nice.
Okay, I'm in goal.
all right. I'm with you, Matt. Let's get this connection going.
Yeah, buddy. Do it.
Let's get this connection going. No,
Oh, sorry. That was a little.
almost. No, that was a good stop. It wasn't young.
Ooh, alrighty.
All right, some of them there ping.
Just gonna slide back into the net.
Oh, I'm in goal,
You
dude.
guys see that fake out?
All right, well, I guess
they
I'll
thought I
get
was
that.
going to hit that, but I didn't. It was strategically planned.
Okay, that went off the wall. Why am I not on the wall all of a sudden? That was weird.
Nice. Get it. Get it.
Yeah, baby. Take that, you Eastern Conference fan.
So, so if you guys have any questions for us during the podcast about just the podcast in general, go ahead and there we go. Figured out how to tap back in.
Or anything, for that matter.
Yeah.
Talk to us about eggnog, because eggnog seems to be a very popular topic on USL Podcast for some reason.
Oh, dang.
It's okay.
What? Yeah.
All right. So.
Just gonna give you a little kiss there, so that you can't stop that goal.
Give it
Sorry
a
about that.
kiss.
All right. I got
On the
ball.
box.
And I didn't say hi to Zach, so hi Zach, thanks for joining us. Oh no way!
Oh. Sorry, I got distracted by looking
There
at the
we
chat
go.
room because I thought Zach said
Okay,
something.
it hit the ground.
How dare
Man,
you,
almost with
Matt?
the throws already.
How dare you
folks.
pay attention to our loving fans, loving and adoring fan base of
Yeah.
5 people, 6 people.
Man.
No, I
Already.
didn't see. I thought about going down to grab that Christmas sweater, Zach, but
Is that
unfortunately, when I happened to get down there, it was. I guess that store closes at like 4.
yeah?
So
The team store.
yeah, I'm a little sad because I wanted to pick it up. Apparently, there were only 50 of them, so it's kind of a bummer.
So Eric Polonsky to go ahead and kind of relate this to the podcast, on all of our second screens, we have our notes, and we're waiting about 10-ish minutes to from the start of the stream, maybe 15 minutes, another game, to go ahead and pull open the discussion on that, so that we do have anybody who wants to join, give them enough time to join.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. No, my question actually was for Zach. Can you go ahead and post that in the chat, the sweater that you're talking about, if it's online? I don't really know what you're talking about, and I want to take a look at it.
I know that Hunter got one.
I got boost.
To further elaborate on what Brad is saying, it basically doesn't really have to do anything with the podcast. I mean, other than the fact that we are consistently on a podcast and we are playing Rocket League and recording some podcast shenanigans on this episode.
There it
A
is.
nice shot.
Nice.
Thank you.
I just
Ooh,
realized
that was the
something.
John
Nobody has
Tomac.
mentioned to me that this needs to come down a little bit, or I'll put
What it's all about is just finding new ways to get to the people who want to listen. And that was easy.
That was
Good
quick.
job, guys. You made people quit. No, I mean we all really like Rocket League, and we figured, hey, why not? This was Brad's idea. Why not play some Rocket League and do an episode? And we figured, hey, Christmas just around the corner. Why don't we do it for a Christmas episode? So here we are, and that's that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
poor
And
overlay.
it's not a weekly holiday special. The podcast is called 1868 Weekly, and this is our holiday special.
Oh man.
Brad, you gotta
Ready,
set your
buddy?
brother aside and talk to him about this.
Oh.
1868 Weekly is the name of the podcast.
Oh,
This is
man.
1868 Weekly's holiday special.
Oh man, that looks ugly. I just realized I had a huge mistake, and the scoreboard was covered up by the.
Are we counting that as a win?
No.
Oh, okay.
What my
I feel like
goal
maybe
is
people
not going to get us
rage
the
quit,
win there. Jeez.
It's a
Yeah.
forfeit. Win by forfeit is not a win.
What if we're up like 6-0 with like 30 seconds left in the game and they forfeit?
Oh, I would count that as one, but we were up 1-0 with 4.5 minutes left in the game. Do you
Rage
want me-
quits.
Do you want me to count it as a win?
Nah.
How about
I
rage
don't
quits
really
only count?
care.
Rage
That's-
quits only count as a win if we're halfway through the game.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Or maybe we could do
Or 3
1.5 wins.
No.
Yeah, let's do that. Like
No.
whichever comes first, 3 goals or half the match.
All right. Since we have this downtime, as soon as I say, speak of the devil, and the downtime returns. All right. Peace out, Zach. Thanks for joining in for as brief as it was. All right.
See you,
After
Zach.
this
Have a good
game-
one.
Yep. After this game, I'll change over to the other overlay for all this stuff. But yeah, now it's not blocking the scoreboard. Now you can actually see the scoreboard. I can't believe we didn't notice that in the test.
Happens.
Ooh.
Oh, whoops.
Hey, Brad's brother should elaborate on what he's talking about as far as punctuation is concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yes.
suppose a colon after weekly,
No.
but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's why I'm.
Oh, that's a goal.
See, that was planned. That was planned.
Man, we got a J to B
Nice
connection
shot.
now. That doesn't
Yeah.
happen. That really does not happen.
Hit it right to you. Nice. Totally planned.
Thanks. Although our chat's really covered up by... Man, that is messy, but it's already too late to fix it. Oh. Goaltender, you got
It's a
this.
bad bounce. It's a bad bounce.
Sorry,
Ooh.
I didn't have the boost for that.
It's okay. I probably did not help. In fact, I probably hurt. Just gonna... Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
That's tough, yeah. Alright, I got ball.
Boost.
Alright, I'm getting boost. Oh, we have no goalie
Uh,
right
Kaboom.
now. Ooh.
Oh, that would have been a really... Yes, nice. Okay, good. I'm glad. I was just about to say that'd be a really sweet goal, and it was.
Yeah, it was. I'm super happy about that.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Alright, I got boost. Okay. Pushing up. Ooh, I could have gotten that. Nice center, nice center. Ooh.
Oh no.
That was a good stop.
Alright.
Coming back around, boys.
Alright.
Oh, it
Matt's in
was
goal.
going to
I'm
keep coming
coming
back around if I didn't set up.
Alright, goalie got this. Goalie got this. I trust.
Good.
It's
What?
okay. I'll just kick it out to the side.
I thought goalie got this meant like me moving out of the way, which I kind of did.
Oh, yeah. I forgot this is a team game and what I say matters. Communication. Alright.
It's going to be nice. It's going to be beautiful is what it's going to be.
Someone just tried to demo me, of course.
Yeah, from behind.
I feel like that's a smart strategy against us, to be honest.
Yeah, he didn't like the fact I was hanging out in the goal, I guess.
Communication is important, yes.
Oh, poop.
Your
Push up. Oh.
your brother is saying a lot of things I don't understand.
He's just referencing. Remember, we're on like a 10 to 15 seconds.
You know,
delay.
I gotta stop looking at the chat when I'm in goal.
Do you?
Matt, the expletives today are because of you. Dude, no way.
All right. I'm gonna sit back and goal. Just kidding. I'm pushed up.
That's all right. I'm in goal.
All right. Can you center it one more time? You think?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna recenter it. Nope.
Nope.
All right.
I mean, technically, you recentered it to the left.
Yeah. All right. Ooh. Goalie got. Nice goalie.
Goalie does got, and I'm out of the box.
All right, I'll hang back.
Okay.
That's not a good center. My bad.
That's all good.
Oh, took the wrong line there.
It's cool. I got it. I'm hanging.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm in box, no boost.
All right, I'm going.
Center.
All right, I got some
No,
boost.
don't have the appropriate boost for it.
Well, what do you have, Matt?
A smile and a dream.
Good enough for me. You're higher.
I got it. Oh,
That was my bad. I didn't know where you were coming.
All right.
all right. Push. I got goal.
Okay. Oh, as you ram into me.
Hi.
All right, a minute and 40. There you go. That was not a bad pass.
Oh.
Oh! No, that was an excellent pass. Just a
I
tough
am-
touch. Nice.
Big bada boom.
I'm gonna let you get the boost, and then I'm gonna blow you up.
You know what? Extra explosion juice there. All right, I'm in goal. I'm in goal. All right.
Oh, dang. Oh.
Come on, get in there. Nice.
There it is.
Nice.
Sweet.
Good one. Good one. Currently, wow, it's still only 1-0 for our record. We might not get as many games in as I thought we would.
No, that's fair. Pallon, Skay. Those are both good suggestions.
Alrighty, I'm in goal.
You got it?
Man, it is awfully quiet in here.
Oh,
How was
sorry, I heard the
everybody's
ho ho
Fridays?
ho, so I moved out of the way.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good warning. It's like, uh-oh, Matt's coming.
Yeah, it is.
So
All right, I'll
since
stay
it's
and
awfully
go.
quiet, how's everybody's Fridays today?
Nice and easy.
What about you, John?
Yeah,
You got
nice
off
and easy is a
work
pretty good way to put it.
awfully early.
Yeah, I didn't have to edit an episode today because our live show was not live today, so kind of nice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pass.
I thought he was gonna hit
got it.
that.
Why was your live show not live? That is.
The normal host, John Sanchez, his son graduated from firefighting academy today, so he had to go attend that ceremony.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so and he's also not live on Christmas Eve, so that's kind of cool. What we do is I edit down his one of his old episodes, and we do a best of segment. That would have been a goal for us, by the way.
Yeah, it totally
Yep.
would have been. Alrighty, gonna update that.
Now look how fancy.
And I'm gonna go ahead and change the overlay. So our first topic for tonight's episode, are we calling it an episode? It says episode on
Special.
No, I guess it's a holiday special.
All right. So the first topic for the holiday special this week is going to be the schedule. So just trading it over right now. So this is our schedule for the upcoming year, Reno 1868 schedule. Matt, what do you think of it so far? What dates stand out to you on the schedule?
Of course, the home opener, but
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that March 23rd first road game against Fresno FC. Like the first opportunity to travel, and it's pretty close, and we have good standings with everyone there. I'm stoked for that day.
So that would be the Fresno game again, or on March 23rd. Anything
Yes.
stand out for you, Matt? Or John?
Yeah, the home opener, obviously. That one's pretty obvious. I'm looking forward. I'm hoping the guys from Orange and Black Soccer Cast come to town, which they were saying they're implying that they might. So that way we can show them some Reno hospitality. So I'm hoping that they come down. Always looking forward to Vegas. Yeah, I mean, I'm really just looking forward to the season starting, to be honest with you. I mean, I need soccer. I need Reno soccer back in my life, and I need it now.
Yep, itching for it.
Yep.
I did point out in the notes that if you go to the website, the Reno 1868 schedule, it does have a clicker, and I know from our last episode, you guys both hate that countdown, so go ahead and check it out.
Well, that countdown on the clicker counts down to the San Jose Quakes game.
No, it doesn't. Oh, does it?
I thought
Yeah,
so.
I
It's,
think
it's
so.
50 days, right? It should be
That's the
50
one that they're
days
pushing right now with all the advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That game would be February 9th.
Yes.
For me personally, when it comes to our new schedule, I'm looking at a couple of dates in particular. The first date for me is the season opener.
Nice.
Also,
What a pass.
great goal.
Okay. So I'm sorry, Brad.
yeah.
Season opener.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
looking forward. No, you're fine. I got 4 games that I'm really looking forward to. Season opener. I'm looking forward to the road game against Fresno. And the road game against I call it the Excremento Fascist FC, so Sac Republic. Just the Donner Pass, the first of the Donner Pass derbies this year. There's a center. Oh.
Oh.
And the last 2 games, I lied, it's 5, but 2 of them are together. And this actually is a great time for me to ask, hey, Palonsky, what are you doing on July 20th and July 24th? Because those are 2 games that are both in Southern California that I am really looking forward to trying to attend. So if you are available during that weekend, or during that week, it's a Saturday and a Wednesday, I believe, game. You should totally house me. I'm looking for free and cheap lodging. I'm looking for free and cheap lodging, and I'll take you to the games. That one will
I'm
be
offering you the gift of giving me a bed.
Yeah.
the gift of having me show up and spend time with you and Stacy.
Aww.
I know. And then take them to soccer games that they could care less about. When I mean care less about, he's a Seattle fan, as you can tell from the chat.
Yeah.
I saw the Go S2. Okay, so but speaking of S2, so they fitting in pretty well in Tacoma. Do you think that that's going to work out pretty well?
That was a very good save.
Oh wow, I'm not in goal. Yep, I see Matt going right back to his favorite spot on the map.
You know it, dude.
All right.
Gotta get those saves.
All right. So yeah, those are 2 games that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, that's
Some of the new
schedule.
content.
Yep.
Some of the new content that we'll be making. It just has me so excited. Right
for
now,
next season?
right now I am letting Brad and Matt do a lot of the. But once the season starts, oh yes, so much cool content coming up. Really excited for it.
Any sneak peeks you'd like to give everybody who are watching either live or delayed?
Yeah, that's a very good. That's a good question. I don't know. I wasn't really planning on giving anything away, but I'm planning on getting the podcast. It's kind of funny. It is a podcast, but I'm planning on getting it a lot more into video. So
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, I got
Excited. We'll see how it goes. It should go pretty well thanks to the help that the one and only Aldo will grant me. So yeah, looking forward to it. Nice shot.
Oh, yes.
Somehow I got the assist, and I'll take it.
So, since you're still bashing on the logo, what would you change about the logo, Eric? What would you change about the logo, Polonsky?
The logo is not changing, but sure, yeah, I'll accept your opinion for sure.
All right.
Are you talking
Go
about
ahead and
S2s?
Switch back over.
No, the podcasts.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's simple as good.
I don't think it's bad. We already have a rage quit. Wow.
It got the approval of 1868, which is good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think the only thing that's covered in like the copyright is saying the full name, like Reno 1868 FC. Like you can't put that on stuff.
Right.
without their
Well,
permission.
yeah, the name isn't a big deal because they wanted it to be an offshoot of Sportscast Week. So
Right.
that's half of how it got its name.
Oh, I potatoed.
Yeah, because we had to go through that whole thing when we were first starting to make scarves. Because we have one that says we're 1868, the pride of the Silver State, which we can get away with just because it doesn't have the whole thing.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. And plus, we're obviously in very good relationship with the front office, and we all work together. There's a lot of negotiation back and forth, so
Definitely.
they let us do what we want to do as long as we play nice.
Push it real good. Oh, ooh.
Oh, nice shot.
I almost switched teams there. Oh man. Ooh, that would have been a good save.
Ooh.
That would have been a great save, man.
All right, and going back to the schedule, how do you guys feel about rivalry month?
Oh yes, hold on.
Let
me pull
it
that
starts
back
with
up.
Vegas at the beginning of the month, and then it's capped with Sacramento, and we're hosting both of them. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, it's a whole month of fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's going to be really awesome. There were times in last season. It happens every season. There are times where you go through patches, a month or 3 to 4 weeks, which I guess is like 3 weeks to a month. Anyway, where you don't get soccer, and it's really rough. So getting a whole month that's kind of dedicated to rivalry is just fantastic. You got the lights and you got Zach. Excellent. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I'm actually noticing right now. It's like polar opposite sides of the month. There's still 2 games in between there. The Vegas game is on June 1st, and the Sacramento game June 29th. So lots of time in between those games.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, at least that's more time for making TIFO for the second one, because last year Vegas and Sac were back to back, and it was a lot of busy work in the warehouse.
All right, so next up on our list of talking points, just going to keep moving us along. Congratulations to Ian Russell. He is one of 4 USL coaches, the other 3 teams in the USL being St. Louis, Colorado, and the Galaxy 2. He's one of 4 coaches to earn the privilege of, what is it, a US Pro Soccer license?
Yeah.
So, like, he has license to, like, Bond has license to kill, he has license to coach in America. Hey.
Well, I mean, and then
James
congratulations to the
Yeah.
gaffer. That's awesome. He's proven that he's got the skills. The only thing that worries me is that makes him a better target for higher teams.
Yep.
100% agree. Still, it's a minor league. I don't want to say minor league because it's still professional. It's D2. Ooh, come on, that's perfect. There you go. Because you want them You want them to eventually spread their wings back out and go be successful, and carry that Reno tradition to whatever team they go to next. But you also want them to stay in Reno. I got the ball.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I'm just really glad that Ian's at least with us for another year. We'll see if he is, if he continues on with this, higher pedigree now.
Did he only sign a year contract, or is he still on the same contract that he started with?
I'm actually not sure on his contract details.
I got ball. Oof. Oh, both of you guys are in goal.
Well, that just means they're not scoring.
Touche.
But whatever. The king of the north is still in Reno.
Yes. Ooh.
He totally got you on that one.
Yeah,
he missed hardcore.
Yeah.
It was that right there, that little ball.
Ooh, yeah. Pinch.
But yeah, going back to Ian Russell, what do you think he's going to be playing with this year when it comes to what San Jose sends down? Because Reno 1868 still is a team that, for the next couple of years at least, we are kind of like the affiliate. Oh, nice save. The affiliate of San Jose Earthquakes.
Go Ultras. I hate to use the word, but we are a farm team.
I wouldn't even call it a farm team per se, because they kind of they do send their players down to us, but like, I think a farm team of I don't know.
I guess
I
in
think a
all
farm
actuality,
team
you can
just
call
in
the whole league
baseball.
a farm league.
Yeah. Yeah, like the whole league is not a farm league per se, so I guess I can't really call it a farm team. I guess I'm
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Hey-oh.
I think a farm league is a really solid way of putting it. Actually, I'm not really.
It's not sexy. It's not sexy.
I'm not
It's
trying to
not
say
what
it.
it is.
All right.
I'm not
Johnson
trying to
goal.
say it in a negative way. I'm just saying that obviously all the guys in USL are trying to move up.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think you can say it is a thing because it's a good thing for everyone. It really is. Reno gets a soccer team. Other
absolutely.
smaller cities like Reno get soccer teams. You have like players who can go to the big time, like Kevin Bertita and Marcinkowski. Marcinkowski kind of was on the big time already, I guess.
Yeah,
But
he was ready.
another good example, I'd say maybe Louis Liebeck.
Yeah.
So, I think the farm system's not a bad thing. I can make the same argument for baseball and for hockey. Christian. I don't. You guys probably won't know who he is, but I'll say a first baseman for the Aces now has a very possible chance of starting first base the whole season for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's stuff like that. I don't think farm league or farm team is necessarily in any way a bad thing.
But regardless of what you want to call it, I will still love Reno, no matter what league they're in.
Oh man, that's my.
That scared me.
That's my third save this game. I'm on fire. Oh, push it. Ooh, Johnson goal. No.
I got blown up.
It's okay. I'll turn it out to the.
I'm in the box.
Okay. Oh.
Nope.
Good job, Matt.
What do you say we should move on to the next topic, huh?
All right. Let me. Oh, I'm gonna need a second. I need a goal to happen before I can feel ready to move on. So it sounds like we need to get our scoring pants back on, boys.
Well, we started talking soccer,
All right, hold on.
Multitasking tough. There it is.
Oh.
So the next topic, I'm going to go ahead and. Whoop. Oh, couldn't get back in time. So our next topic right over here on the screen, I just put it up, is the playoff structure of the USL league. It has changed this year. So originally, last year, the playoffs were 8 teams get in, 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. And this year they've kind of changed it up. They added 2 more teams to play in a playoff game. The lower of the 2 seeds will play the number 1 seed, and the higher of the 2 seeds, nice shot, will play the 2 seed. So kind of like the way the NFL does it, except 10 teams instead. And the first teams don't get to bye. I cannot speak. This is not going well for me.
Well, it's the same system that MLS is moving to now, right?
Is that what the MLS currently does?
I think so. They're adding a play-in, that's for sure. I don't know about like the exact details, but I mean,
so they're going
it
from
looks very
wild
similar
card to 2.
I believe so.
Ooh, nice save.
And same thing with USL is they're allowing over 50% of the teams to make the playoffs now.
Okay. Yeah. No, I understand a lot of people's complaints that adding more to a season like they are, or more playoff spots, it kind of makes the season a little less. What's the word I'm looking for? Meaningful.
There's less weight behind it.
Yeah. Like if everybody makes the playoffs, is what it sounds like. I'm gonna go ahead and change that to 3-0. Voila, and back over to that. Yeah, there's not enough as much on the line in the regular season if you're almost a more than 50% chance to make the playoffs.
I hate the idea of playoffs. I hate the idea of a wild card in football. I just you make it or you don't is how it should be. I feel like giving these teams who had not as good Like if you want to do play-ins, just expand the whole playoff bracket. Just expand it further. You guys know what I mean? I think it's just a waste of bracket space.
Okay.
Maybe it's a different way of squeezing in an extra advantage to teams that really excelled during the season to make it more
but
important.
You shouldn't be rewarded for doing what you should be doing.
So I know that we are America and we like having playoffs to where it's I don't know. It's everything is always quote unquote more exciting in the playoffs. Um is that how you can argue it? Nice shot.
I mean, sure, there's
Thanks.
always the drama with the
Because
playoffs.
what would you guys prefer a system kind of like how the Premier League and every other league in the world does it, where the number one team at the end of 38 games, I mean, their seasons are longer than ours. Regular seasons, we're 34, they're 38. Where the number one team at the end of 38 games is the winner of the league, or do you like having the playoffs?
Personally, I'm a fan of the playoffs. It's more soccer.
I mean, I think it would be 4 extra games. So I think actually it's more soccer the British way.
How so?
Because you're guaranteed 38 teams as a team. Even if you're number 20 or number 18, the bottom of the pack. Given we're 30, we'd still only have 17, but the league wants to expand anyways. Oh, I'm so sorry, John. I should have let you have it.
It's okay. I want aggregate, guys. I want aggregate.
Yeah, it's a home and a home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get this match so you don't have to come out.
But it is USL. It's a
money,
cheaper league, and so they want to reduce the travel costs a little bit. I feel like that makes with the home and home, that just makes it more expensive.
Ooh, that was a good shot.
Yeah, that was a very nice shot.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Well, we can hope. I mean, that's one thing. That's kind of like Pro Rel. You want it, but you know it's probably not going to come anytime soon.
Yeah, so assuredly, USL is going to continue to grow. It is 30.
Nice save.
We're at 36.
Yeah. Wait, is it? I thought it was 30. Yeah, 36 is right. 18 per 17 games, 34 games per team. Okay. Yes. That makes sense now.
And 2 more coming in within the next couple of years. You got Chicago and East Bay.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Nice.
I almost screwed you up again.
It's all good, dude. I don't, like I was telling Matt last night, I don't know what happens as long as we
You
I was
totally
almost,
care what happens. Don't lie. You totally care what happens.
No, I want to win. But ask Matt. Ask Matt.
Yeah. Just win, baby.
Are you a Raiders fan? Please tell me.
I am not an NFL fan.
No, he's a Chargers fan.
Oh man.
No, I'm a Nevada Wolfpack fan.
Nope, you're a Chargers fan.
Nope.
As of 5 seconds ago.
You gonna go to the bar with John and I tomorrow to watch the Chargers game?
Nope.
John, are you gonna go to the bar with me?
Tomorrow
I'm getting.
No, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Or afternoon.
I will be out and about.
It depends how afternoon.
I think it's a 4:30 or 5:30 kickoff.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully that doesn't mess us up.
Oh,
nice.
You hitting? No, I actually.
I hit you. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'd like to. That sounds like fun.
Oh.
But I don't know when I will be out of work tomorrow.
Ooh, nice shot. Hold on, I'll pull it open on my phone.
For sure.
Alright.
Matchstick Maisie. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. If I am not, rather, I apologize. Welcome.
Hi, Maisie. How are you doing? Welcome to the Soccer Podcast.
Hi.
A bunch of soccer nerds talking soccer. As I'm trying to actually talk football, it's a 5:20 Pacific start time.
So, okay. We'll have to see.
Ooh,
it's all yours. Or not.
Nope. This one's mine. Oh, no. That one's yours.
I think I may have had a slightly better angle.
I mean, so what?
Oh, nice save!
Oh.
Wow.
Man.
So, should we talk about Eric Winalda and the llama video?
Yes.
I would very much like to talk
After
about
this
that.
game, I will pull open the video and put it on the main screen for everybody to watch a couple times. Eric Winalda is the rival coach of the Las Vegas Lights, and this week he did something kind of, I don't know, what's the word?
All right, this is a win.
Very Vegas-y. Vegas, as everybody knows,
It's very
is kind of-
Vegas-y.
yeah. Oh, okay. This one we are counting as a full win. We are undefeated, guys. Congrats.
Woo!
It's all thanks to our 3 viewers.
Oh,
You know it.
Don't say that as if it's bad.
No,
All right.
I'm not. It's just a joke.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and take us out of the lobby. So go ahead and return to the lobby, guys.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and get the Vegas fodder onto the screen.
Here I am again.
All right.
And Eric Winalda, your manager of Las Vegas Lights, want to invite you as soon as possible to go on lightsfc.com and check out our schedule. She's excited.
Oh, hey,
I'm excited. You can get
very strange,
season
but I
tickets,
got that club
8-game
invite just
plans,
now.
and of course single tickets.
So now I have
All
1868 before my
lightsfc.com. Our first game actually will be against
What are the
Toronto on
chances?
February 2nd. That's Super Bowl weekend. We will be here. We expect to see you out here. Viva Lights.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and play that one more time because John opened up.
Here I am again, Eric Winalda, your manager of Las Vegas Lights. Want to invite you as soon as possible to go on lightsfc.com and check out our schedule. She's excited. I'm excited. You can get season tickets, 8-game plans, and of course single tickets, all available. lightsfc.com. Our first game actually will be against Toronto on February 2nd. That's Super Bowl weekend. We will be here. We expect to see you out here. Viva Lights.
All right, so that is Dottie the llama. To answer your question, something involving a llama, Maisie. That was Dottie, right? I did read that correctly.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Anyways, here actually what we can do is Dottie right here. It's off the screen. I put it back to the beginning. It is Dottie the llama. One half of the Zappos shoe llamas. I keep forgetting that they're sponsored by a shoe company.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the weird thing is that they're not actually Vegas's mascots; they're their sponsors' mascots. But it seems like Winalda has completely drank the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
He's gone full Vegas. I mean, props to him for embracing it, but wow, he went all in.
Oh yeah, he 100% went all in. But you know what? That's not a bad thing. You know, they need their characters to come out and support. Need to go ahead and re-invite John, or no, John's in the lobby. Need to re-invite John. What's your thoughts about this?
I'm in the game.
Yeah, I'm in the game too. What are we?
No, it
what are we
shows
talking
that
about?
you're not in my lobby.
Who?
John.
Oh.
What?
It says you're not in the lobby, John. But this is the most Vegas thing. Dottie the llama, and I don't remember Dolly and Dottie the llamas.
Yep.
He's drank the Kool-Aid, but it's all good because the Kool-Aid tastes good to him. It will never taste good to me. I could move to Vegas anytime in the next couple years, and it still would not be Kool-Aid that I think I would ever drink.
I cannot accept an invite to a lobby. I am already.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it
All
just
right,
said.
I'm gonna
at
go
least.
ahead and restart the lobby then.
Okay.
We apologize for any technical difficulties you're experiencing right now.
But I don't know. Could you ever see yourself understanding, like, it's Vegas. It's the most Vegas thing that you can do. Kind of having a llama as your mascot, moving on to throwing helicopter money out, doing all of these things, you know. John still thinks that they should totally come up to Reno and he will buy them all beers. I believe those were the words he said,
All
right?
of them beers, yeah.
All of the
Every single
beers.
one of them.
Oh yeah, every single one of the 3 that show up.
Those are fighting words again, you know.
That's the thing. It's like, it's true.
Well, speaking of
And
beers, it's a little
excuses are
late in
always
the
so
podcast.
bad.
Speaking of beers, it's a little late, but you guys still owe me for my Phoenix bet.
Oh yes, we do. That's
Oh,
right.
I
yes,
know.
you do. And if you end up being free tomorrow, I will take my first one off you. Yes. But the other thing is, what are you guys drinking right now? Are you guys drinking anything fun right now?
Yeah, I'm drinking water out of my poop bottle.
Out of your, sorry?
Out of my poop bottle. For Christmas last year, my sister got me a bottle with the fecal emoji on it, so I called it my poop bottle.
Oh, so it's your Crappermento bottle.
There you go.
FC.
Sure.
Crappermento fascist. Donner Pass Derby. What are you drinking right now, Matt?
I'm going simple. I got Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Ooh, Sierra
Always a
Nevada.
good choice.
Yes,
That
very
is
good choice.
that is the easy to go to choice. I
Mhm.
have the most unique out of all of ours. Water be darned is pretty good. I'm right now drinking a Lead Dog. It's a brewery in Reno. Lead Dog peanut butter stout. It's good. I like their stout, but their vanilla stout I think is better. The peanut butter is just too heavy a flavor, and it's nothing against the beer. It's actually one of the better peanut butter stouts I've ever had. It's just I don't. It's strong. Peanut butter in any beer is strong, and I don't think I could drink it that much. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cue us up. I don't know why I didn't.
That's
But
fine.
before we go back to just enjoying the game in its purest form, what's on your guys' holiday wish list this year?
Matt, go ahead and go first, bud.
Okay. Let's do. I'm thinking about two different ones. I want a wish list for the team and a wish list for myself as far as soccer
Nice.
goes. And supporting the team. For the team, my first thing on the wish list, and got to really, really be nice to get this from Santa, but I want the treble.
What's the trend?
Give us the treble. That is winning the U.S. Open Cup, the regular season, and the Cup, all in the same season.
Solid.
Give me the treble.
Man, yeah, that is ambitious.
Right?
But
And
it could always happen.
Yeah.
There has been USL or Division 2 teams that have won, namely the Rochester Rhinos, but
Yep.
it's a
It's
tough
possible.
task. It's a tough task, especially when you're going against European talent that's retiring in the MLS.
But MLS clubs don't really take it too seriously.
Oh no.
There it is.
Ooh, nice
And then as
lob.
far as on my wish list for supporting the team, I want to see the brigade grow. Just get some more instruments in there, some more chants. Just make it the liveliest scene in town every time it's game day.
All right, what's on your list, John?
I'm gonna go with three. Three is a fun number. So one for the team, one for another sports team that I have, and then another one just for myself, even though technically the other one's for myself as well. Number one for the team. I want the 1868 to win the USL Championship. That's all. It's simple. It's simple.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's not simple, but you guys know what. So, yeah, I mean, that's that. For myself, I would really like to see this podcast blow up during this upcoming season, and I think there's definitely a possibility that it may. So that really looking forward to getting into stuff that I'm not as good at when it comes to audio, such as video. I really want to.
If I can learn how to do streaming and making something like this work out, I'm sure you could figure out how to make your video work out.
I'm a lot less worried about it than if I probably just. But and then for my other sports team, I really need the Chargers to win the Super Bowl. I've been a fan for my entire life, pretty much, and it's time.
Yeah, we have to send Phil to the Super Bowl. He needs.
Yeah, one of my really, really best friends is an Eagles fan, so he had his time to shine. It's time for the Chargers, man. So those are my wishes.
Ideally, not a one and done, but if it's a one and done, at least we'll get our championship.
Yep. Down with that.
Is it the championship? As long as we don't turn into the Browns afterwards. Oh, that brings up a good point. Would you rather your favorite team win a championship and then have a couple decades like the Browns, or would you rather
At this point, yes.
or would you rather your team win a ooh nice, or would you rather your team be consistently always making the like conference finals, a la John, your San Jose Sharks?
Uh, Matt, do you have an answer to this question? I think you're kind of mostly just a soccer fan, right? I didn't mean that as an insult. Yeah, sorry.
He also likes college.
Yeah, I don't know. If we're talking about Reno specifically, I guess I would take them being a contender over winning a championship and then just being miserable for years.
Yeah, I think Brad, that it depends on the team we're talking. I think because the Chargers, it's been so long. I mean, they joined the NFL, or no, they came into being a franchise. Nice shot in 1963. So it's been quite a long time since the last time they won a championship. I can't remember. It wasn't too long after, but it was prior to the Super Bowl. So they have one championship, but it's not a Super Bowl. So for them, I don't care if they turn out like the Browns after. I just want at least one Super Bowl. For the Sharks, I'd like them to consistently be a contender as they have been.
Okay.
And right, and it's the same with 68. I think I'd like them to be consistent all the time, you know. And I think for the most part, the Sharks are that team.
Okay. For me personally,
Sorry, Matt.
I don't like being the laughing stock of a league. But at the same time, always getting there and never what's the word I'm looking for? Is Ramen Cole the Indy 11 fan that you were
No, Ramen Cole
he's
is a fan of San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Okay.
And Ramen Cole, it's nice to hear from you, man. I hope you're well. It's been a while since we've talked the good old ish to one another.
And he was the one who kept bugging me on Reddit about getting a podcast. So I mean, here it is, man. I know this is
nice.
But you know, we're really pushing the podcast now, and feel like we're putting out some good content the last few weeks.
Oh,
For the most part, I'd say so. It's like I'm saying, the season it's gonna be really great. I'm really looking forward to it. Ramen Cole was the one who came up with the idea that we have a Podman Orange and Black Soccer Cast, which is excellent because yes, we do have a Podmans with them. So that's wonderful.
But yeah, to finish off our holiday wish list.
Oh yes!
Boom!
That connection. There's just nothing like it. There's just nothing like it.
So what's on your wish list?
Oh man, other than not only having 42 points this game, man, I was really in La La Land this game. Not gonna lie. And we win by forfeit. That is with 8 seconds left though. That is a good win. That is win number 5. And I'm sure someone's going to, after this, rewatch the episode and say, "Wow, Brad, at 58 minutes in, or at 7:54, you said that you guys had gone 5-0, but really you should be 6-0 or 5-1." Well, that's because I don't really give a darn, and I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, did we lose?
It's for funsies.
I don't think we did lose at all.
I was gonna say I don't think we've lost.
But anyways, for me, my personal goal my goal to see for Reno 1868, I want to see another home playoff game. Preferably more than one, but at least one. And I guess mine is a little more tempered expectations. Naturally, in order to win the championship, you could go and go through on the road the whole way, but I just want to see playoff soccer at home. So it means we got to
please.
Yes, always. So it could be harder than winning a championship, but I'm already committed. Ugh. But just seeing a home game, you know, that matters more than the rest. Other than rivalry. Rivalry is going to be amazing this year. I think our schedule is really good this year.
Oh, it's perfectly set up for some rivalry games. I'm stoked.
Oh yeah. But seeing all of this stuff, home playoffs is 7 or 8 seed or top 4. Oh yes, yeah, that was one of the things we talked about earlier. The
Number
bracket.
one.
Nope.
Number one.
Top 4. I don't want to see a play-in game. That's not playoffs. The wild card game is not a playoff game. In baseball, that's not a playoff game. You're not quote unquote.
We wouldn't be playing the play-in game if we're number one.
Yeah, but no. The question was home playoff as in being the
I
7 or 8
apologize.
seed.
I missed that.
Or yeah, being the seed playing against the 9 and 10. Yeah, no, I'd rather see. Oh, I got. Ooh.
Nice shot.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, almost. That guy almost.
I would rather see a home playoff game that matters. Top 4 is not 7 or 8 and playing in a play-in game. That's not playoffs. That's never been playoffs to me. If Major League Baseball, you're not playing October baseball in a play-in game. No. Playoffs is number 5 or number 4 and below, or being number 5 and getting lucky and then playing a home game. Just a home game.
So,
that's all I ask for.
Brad, while you tell us your personal wish list, Ramico, you should tell us some of yours.
Yes.
For San Antonio and your personal shenanigans as well. Go ahead, Brad. I just wanted to throw that out while you were talking.
Yeah, no, you're fine. For me, my personal wish list. To score this, nope. My personal wish list, I didn't really put much thought into it. I want to make it to at least 4 or 5 away games.
that's a good wish list.
Yeah, it is.
There's really nothing like traveling for your team.
Oh yeah, no, and then while you're traveling for the team, try to trade out scarves with some home fans. That's what I do at Fresno.
Try local beer, local food.
Oh yeah. But
Culture.
No, that's something I enjoyed doing. I mean, naturally, LA2. I probably won't get an LA2 scarf because do they even have fans? Just kidding. No, it's a 2 team. I'm surprised that my brother is a fan of Seattle too. I think that's just because he's a Seattle 1 fan and he doesn't have a clue. He did go to the Seattle 2 game with us last year.
Dang, man.
Yeah, that's brutal. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, that was just kind of bad luck.
Yeah.
I should have probably been in the box, though.
But any other viewers, if you're with us still, made it through this hour-long episode, what's on your guys' personal wish list for the year? On your holiday list? Or have you already gotten all your lists because Santa Claus isn't real, spoiler alerts, and Black Friday.
Or maybe you're
and Black Friday gifts are just so good.
A Louisville fan.
Or, sorry, you have what fan?
A Louisville fan.
Oh, no, that was, that was earlier this year. Oh my God.
My bad.
You're terrible.
No, I think that one was
wrap up the show, you know?
Tried getting it out of there, but it just bounced right in front.
Ugh, man, that's ugly.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll wrap up the show with this episode. If anybody has any questions for us, now would be a good time to get them in so we can answer them. But
first one who sees Ramico's comment, you should read it out loud so that the rest of us don't read.
Just commented. Yeah, sorry, Ramico, you're on a delay. For us, you're about 10 to 15 seconds. We're on a delay for you, is what I meant to say. Ooh, man. So Ramico says for San Antonio FC, top 4 and deep run in the playoffs, and also to beat Austin Bold, ABC 123 FC, and and what's the Rio Grande Valley's mascot? The Toros.
Toros.
Mexican Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, you want to beat your in-state rivals. Obviously, we always want to beat Vegas.
There's 4 D2 teams, right? There's
there'd be 4 in Texas. That's ridiculous.
El Paso, yes, the baseball team. Why didn't you include El Paso on that list? Man, you guys got so much action going on in Texas.
Do you not care about El Paso?
It's okay. We won't tell them.
Oh, man.
Tupac cares even if you don't.
Does he? I don't know about that. Ooh, I set that
Oh.
up.
Gentlemen, we got to get these 2 goals.
Yeah, we got
We
41
can't go out
seconds
on
in.
a loss.
Yes, we can, because we have a time limit, my friend. El Paso's 8 hours away from you. Okay.
That's true. That's a massive state.
You know, but
Well, it's just as far as Vegas.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
no, Vegas is 6.
Vegas is like 7.
But we're also planning on a 5-hour drive and a 7.5-hour drive to Vegas. Or Vegas, ooh, nice shot. But we're also Salt Lake City. Really,
How
Oklahoma
the
City's
world?
closer.
Oh, they must have scored.
Yeah, no, we're not tied. We still got one more to see
OKC is closer. Yeah, and plus you got the your 2 states hate each other, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns are rivals?
No.
What? This is news to me.
Ooh,
I got it.
come on, push it, push it, push it.
Nice.
I got it off the wall.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm centered, or I'm
I
in
know.
the middle.
Oh man, just an hour's worth of game. Ooh, that's nice. Oh,
Oh, somebody, or I'll try to give it a touch.
ooh. Keep it up. Oh no, oh no. I don't
Oh,
have
that's
boost.
that. Oh,
Is it still up?
that's a good game.
Oh yeah, of course we got to end our notes on a loss, huh?
Yeah.
Boo.
It happens.
Gotta add the. Let's go back to the main menu. Gotta add the wah wah at the end here.
Yeah, Ratman Cole School. I graduated at UNR in May, so that school was a big reason why I could make a lot of the away trips, especially earlier in the season.
Gotta add that
So
frowny
I feel
face.
you, man. I feel you. Yeah, that was definitely a frowny face moment. Definitely.
We were doing really well. You know, someone's gonna say, "Oh man, you guys were terrible," and
I don't know why, but I feel like we need to blame Las Vegas.
Sure.
Yeah, it does seem like something
Seems
that would be their
appropriate.
fault. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we're gonna hear that from Vegas fans.
Are we closing out, Brad?
Sorry.
Are we closing out?
Yeah, it's been our hour.
All right.
It's currently 8:02.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and everyone give a round of applause to Brad for putting this all together. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we had a very good record, 6-1, right?
5-1.
5-1. Okay,
Alright,
so
not
that's
too bad.
Yeah, for
That's pretty good.
our podcast.
Right, yeah. And as we end every other episode with, we are going to spill our social media and do a little bit of self-promotion. We're going to start with Matt, and then myself, and then Brad will close us out.
All right. Again, I'm Matthew Rafferty. Hi, everybody. You can find me on Reddit or Twitter at RaffOutLoud with underscores in between each word.
All right.
And
did you say you're
yeah,
going
you're
second,
gonna,
or I'm going second?
yeah, I'll go second because you're going to close this out.
All right.
Since you put the shindig together. You can find me at Real J Macaluso on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of pictures lately that I take personally, both of 1868 players and Oasis players, and then general stuff. Been really working on my photography in preparation for the upcoming season. So, if you would follow that, that'd be amazing. Follow me on John Macaluso on Twitter, and then I'll leave the podcast part to Mr. Brad. Go ahead, Brad.
All right. So to start us off with my shout-outs, if you haven't already and you are new to kind of watching us, underneath the stream right down there, if you are watching on Twitch, if not, it'll be on our YouTube, on our upcoming new YouTube. It'll be posted there. And if you're watching there, hello, welcome to our new YouTube. Underneath somewhere in my stream, click on the picture of 1868 Weekly, our podcast logo, the one that's over here in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. Click on that. It'll take you to our SoundCloud. Go ahead and listen to a couple of episodes. If you're watching on YouTube, it should be in the description. John will throw it down there, as well as some of the things that we were looking at during the stream so that you can reference what we were watching, even though it showed up on the screen. You can find me here on Twitch at I am Pal on the Sky. You are currently clicking here. So thank you for watching and giving me some views. I'm a fairly new at streaming. I'm gonna try to do at least once a week. I think that's gonna be fair. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Pal in the Sky. I don't use them, so you can shoot me a friend request on Facebook, Bradley Polonsky. I'm more than likely going to respond to you there. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Um, and I guess we're gonna do our new closeout instead of Vamos Azules. Our closing remark for this week: In Ian we trust. Have a good night, everybody.
Words to live
Vamos,
by.
Azule!
Vamos.